Well, hi guys, and welcome to today's video. One thing that I'm going to be doing in today's video, which I was going to wait a little bit to do this video a little bit closer to the new year, and then I started thinking about it. I really only have one more blank spread left in my budget planner, and I really do want to start setting up my planner for 2020. And some of you may be already starting your holiday shopping or prepping yourselves, so I figured it was just best to go ahead and just get this video and review done with so that you can see what I'm about to show you, because I really don't know how else to explain it. So what I'm deciding to do for this year is, as you can see, for this previous year, 2019, I started off with the actual full-size budget edition classic size happy planner, and it literally just it's a full-size planner, but it gives you the budget edition stuff included throughout the planner. So you would get the money jar, which, as you can see, I am almost done. I just got one more month and I am done with that goal. And it instead of getting like a monthly dash, you literally get a monthly budget dash. And so you prep your budget there, and then, now granted, bear with me, these are some of my very first spreads, but you would just like lay out your bills and your accounts, and you would just plan accordingly like you normally would. So moving back here to the blank pages so that you could get a better view of what I'm talking about. And oh my god, guys, I cannot believe that we are seriously this far. See, you can definitely see that my planning, spending and that has gotten better, just because there is more white. More white on the monthly is a good thing. But okay, back to this. It's just, I seriously can't believe that we are this close to the end of the year. So if you were to get the budget edition happy planner, it would look similar to this. I'm not quite sure if they've come out with a 2020 version yet. I know there was an 18-month one, and I believe it does look similar to this. But again, it starts off with a monthly budget dashboard, and then you would get your monthly divider, which is then followed by your monthly layout, and then you would end up getting your vertical weekly sheets, and it always leaves a spot for weekly spending off to the side, and then a notes bar on your sidebar. And again, you just get your dailies like this. And I mean, I absolutely love this planner. But when I was shopping for my sister, I realized something, because I got her the budget extension pack just because we've decided she's not really a full planner person, so that she had no need for the weekly sheets, but I did want her to have something to track her bills in. So I went out and got her the extension pack. And when I was going through her extension pack, I realized something, and to me, this was a big game changer, but I was already like halfway through the year in my planner. But if you get the actual budget edition planner, you only get one sheet for expenses and one sheet for bill pay. Alright? So that is literally what you get. You get the monthly budget dashboard where you make your budget. You get one sheet to track your monthly expenses and one sheet to track your bills. Now, granted, this one sheet really does make you think really hard about what you're spending on, because you literally only have like, I think 30 to 35 lines where you can do an expense. So what I realized when I was doing my sister's, which we'll go ahead and shut down. I even got some sticker paper. Look at that. Oh. So I'm going to show you, which you may notice this is a lot larger, because I am going big in 2020. I just don't have enough room in a classic size, and I just decided, you know what, new year, and I'm going big. And so far from what I'm seeing, I love. So this is the budget edition And granted, the classic size, because I have seen my sister's, it looks exactly the same setup. And I'm really hoping I can get this all in the screenshot. So just bear with me. But, okay, so it starts off with a divider. And you'll notice that there is immediately, well, okay, so we start off with a savings goal page, which again looks very similar to the page that I showed you earlier. So let me find that. So see, it's just really big. And I love it. I mean, I'm going to have to change the size of my money coins, which I absolutely love this. I thought it was extremely adorable, but it's exactly the same. The savings jar is the same. Now, once you get past the savings jar, though, it changes drastically, and it is way for the better with the extension pack. And as you can see, you get a month at a glance. So this would be what your monthly dashboard would have been in your budget planner. Which, I'm sorry, my planner is so full, I can't even bend it at the desk. But with the actual budget edition, this is all you would get. And with the extension pack, it splits everything up for you. It lets you do like your main income, extra incomes, and then totals it. You have your projections, your actuals. And I've literally been doing this myself. Which, let me find one of these. Let's see here. Here's my October. So, see, I've literally had to, like, start combining my expenses because there is no way that one sheet will fill it the correct way. But, yeah, as you can see, I've been doing my incomes. I've been separating them and just basically been trying to do what they do in the extension pack in my sidebar on my bill pay checklist, which, I mean, it helps me review what was going on for that month. But hey, ladies, look at this. This is a lot more room. It's a lot more organized, and I don't have to sit and try to figure out how I'm going to lay that out each month because it's already done for me. And when it comes to like actual planning, sure, you want to, you know, create it and make it the way that you want it. But for me, when I'm paying bills and budgeting, I want that made up. That way I can focus on the money instead of what I want my layout to look like. So I absolutely loved this. And this would be an easy fix. Like if you have something on here that you don't use, that, you know, you can just quickly take white label sticky paper and you could just cover it up and size it up and just either put a decorative sticker over or right over it. So, no big there for me. Even though it is big. I mean, oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm going to get to use a big size planner. So, alright, so that would be your month at a glance or your budget sheet. And then it takes you back to another divider. And you end up with that monthly layout again, which again, I love using this to visualize my bills so that I can see if I have a busy week or a not so busy week. And again, I'll just give you a quick view of what I'm talking about. So in my classic, like you would be able to see this very first week, it was extremely busy. I had 8 bills coming out, where the second week is not as busy. I only have 2, same with the third. So it helps you visualize where your bills are coming out of. So I pretty much get pounded on the first and fourth week, and it just sucks. So it helps me realize, like, on these 2 weeks where I'm like, hey, you know, I got a lot of extra spending money. The answer is no, you don't, because you need it for this week. So if you're wondering, why do I need a monthly layout and a budget planner? That is why. It helps out a lot. And the next thing that you notice very quickly, again, there are no weekly sheets, where in the budget edition planner, you have your weekly vertical layouts until you get to that bill pay checklist, which would be right here. So there are absolutely no vertical weekly layouts in the extension pack. If that is something that you need, then you need to look further into the budget edition planner. But if you already have yourself a planner, which I do for next year, which as you can see, like I said, I went big. So I'm just literally going to put this extension pack, and I'll just, like, if I'm working with the month of January, I'm just going to put my extension pack right here so that I can work on it with my month. So this guy literally just plops right down into your existing planner, which I love because now I got to pick a planner that works for me. And again, the one thing that you are going to notice is look at how many sheets you get. I mean, this is for the bill pay itself. So I have one, two, so there's two full sheets of bill pay. Now, granted, I am not going to need 2 sheets for bill pay. I have been perfectly fine with just one. So I don't know if maybe I'm going to like separate it by my fixed expenses and maybe my variable expenses and see if I can try to get those lowered. I'm not quite sure, but automatically I realize I have a lot more space with this extension pack. So there are 2 pages for your bill pay. And then that's whenever we start getting into the expense trackers, which again, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There are 7 sheets of your expense tracker, which again, oh my god, maybe this might not be a good thing for me since I am on a budget, but I have been working with 1. And this is extremely difficult. I know in the beginning I was trying really hard to, okay, see, this is where I was listing out one item per line. I know there's a month where I needed to make my own because I literally ran out of room because it's ridiculous. Okay, yeah, see, I started using some of the cute little cards here. And so once I ran out of room there, I used this. Was it February? Because I think February was a super, no. Well, yes, February I had to come up with one too. And, I mean, I really do want to show you the frustration that you can get when you don't have enough room when you're writing. Maybe it was June. June, I remember, was a very stressful month. There it is. Okay, so, I mean, it looks cute whenever you're looking at it at first, but as you can see, it starts off, so I have all of this, plus this, plus this. So, for the month of June, all of these expense sheets that you're seeing here, which I'm hoping that doesn't flip in the video, but all of these 7 expense trackers, even though I really don't want to fill them up, would have been fantastic to have for that month, because that was extremely stressful trying to figure out how to fit that into my planner and keep track of it, because I seriously ran out of room, and it was bad. So, moving back onto the extension pack though, the other thing that I really like is there's a budget review sheet, and it simply prompts you with where did I have the most trouble, what can I improve this month, and what are my goals for next month. And I absolutely love, 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 love that they have this made up, because again, as you can see, I do this for myself, which I am sorry, I'm bending the crap out of my planner because it is full. But I literally do this because I try to figure out, you know, if I ran short on funds, where do I pull them from? Where are some things that I'm not doing well in, but then again, I may be doing well in them. And I want to track my progress, but I also want to track my weaknesses so that I can improve on them in the next month. And the goals for next month, which this is showing what are my goals for next month. I do use that, but it's on your monthly budget page, which is hard to keep track of and follow, because when you're moving, like as you can see, when I'm moving in for the month of October, when I'm going into November, I'm not really going to flip back to a page that's at the beginning of October, where this is at the end of the month, which is technically where a review should be. And it just helps, it just seems more smooth line to me. And again, I noticed this when I was gifting my sister, and I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of a little jelly that her budget extension pack was a lot more better, to me at least. It was better set up than the actual planner that I had. And again, I just want to show you that it literally just does the same thing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe you get 6 months in this. So we went through 1 month. Again, you get your budget set up, a monthly, and then your bill pays, your expenses, and that's literally, you just keep, I seriously can't believe how many expense pages there are. I am in love. So that would have been month 2. This is going into month 3. And again, it's literally the same thing, guys. I don't want to bore you by showing you the same thing. I'm just trying to figure out how many months we got going on here. So this is month 4, and these dividers are actually super gorgeous too. They're simple, but they're financially set. I love it. Okay, so that's literally the same thing. Bill pays and expense trackers, and you get your review. So I think we are on to 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is month 5. And let's see if we get 6 or if this is just 5 months. Which I believe it should be 6 months. Yes, yeah. So you end up with 6 months worth of budget planning. And the other extra little bonus, which, oh my god, I didn't even realize this. I wonder what you're supposed to... Okay, well, they do want you to prep even if you don't keep buying their extension packs. You still end up with another month at a glance. You would have thought they would have left it as a notes page, but they're probably just assuming that you're going to like it so much that you're going to buy another one. But you end up with this cute little folder, which I use mine to keep receipts into one before I fill out my expense tracker, and I keep my bills in the other, or like any important receipts like vehicle repairs, just so that I have them. So I do actually use this folder. And in the extension packs, they end up giving you some cute little budget theme stickers. And I adore these. And I seriously cannot wait to use this. Oh my god, look, they're punched. They're punched, so they'll fit right in. Oh, adorbs. So, I really hope that this flip through and quick review helps you choose if you are looking into these budget themed planner products for the upcoming year. And again, like I said, they do make this in the classic size. That is the size that I purchased for my sister, and she absolutely adores it. And it's actually something that helps make planning fun. So if you're, again, thinking about this, at least in this video, I can show you the difference between an actual budget-themed planner versus the extension pack, and you can also get a quick glance of the different size of the classic versus the big. And if I have a mini laying around, because I know that they have a budget-sized mini too. So there you go. There's a mini. So this is the mini on top of the classic versus the big. So again, I just want to end this with saying thank you for watching. I hope that I answered any questions that you may have had for these two products. and I'm wishing you all a very happy and financially well year for 2020. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe.